Anyone? Hello, my name is Lew Richardson, and once again, I find it totally inadequate that these packages are put out on a Friday before the Monday meeting. I don't know if the directors find adequate time in their weekend schedule to read every little tidbit that's in it. I like to go over it cover to cover and understand every bit of it. And it doesn't make it too easy if you come up with a bunch of questions on a Saturday to get answers to. And this has been going on. I attended some classes when I was on the board, and they recommended the directors and the public receive that package 4 to 5 days outside the meeting, preferably during the week when you could contact other agencies or your own agency to track down answers to your questions or correct mistakes. Now, this has been brought up time and time and time again, so I don't believe it's an accident. This is a modus operandi or a method of operation to keep the customers from knowing what's going on in their CSD, because by the time you get the information, it's too late to do anything about it. So I would really like to see the board champion this cause and start getting this material out at a decent time so people can adequately read and understand and prepare for the meetings. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Yeah, Danny. Any other comments? Yeah, Danny.
A while back, I called an engineering firm to inquire about the well drilled up on top of Avenue Central next to the tank. Their comments were that's the last place in the world you want to drill a well, up on a hill. You drill it down in the valley where there's water. And if I remember correctly, the cost of that was a little over $4,000. It sounds to me like that was money down the drain.
Any other public comments?
I talked to several insurance companies last week, and the question was I raised, what's the problem with the fire hydrants? And they said, do you believe if they haven't been tested in 3 years, each one of them had to be tested every 3 years, if there's a fire or there's damages, the board and the district are going to be held personally liable. And if somebody died during the fire, they're going to file criminal charges against the board, and so you might be, some of you guys might end up spending some time in the county jails or federal prisons. So, when was the last time fire hydrants were tested? I asked that question several months ago. The answer is nobody knows.
Thank you, Victor. Any other public comment?
No?
Yes, sir.